challah recipe has 7 ingredients, signifying the 7 days of the week, Shabbos. What's today's ingredient, ladies? Love. Put lots of love into your challah preparation and watch it rise till the kisei hakavod. We scoop out 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons of the dry yeast, or 4 envelopes if you don't have the bulk, go straight into your bowl. The next thing is the sugar. How sweet it is and how sweet it'll be. Being that I prepare so much challah dough a year, and I custom make my doughs, most people love a sweet challah. So, whatever they like is what they get. The sugar goes straight on top of the yeast. The next thing is the water. Lukewarm. Make sure it's not too hot. You pour it right into the bowl. So now let's review. 4 tablespoons of dry yeast went into the bowl, a cup of sugar, 6 cups of the lukewarm water. 3 ingredients, just like Shabbos. We eat shalosh sudas, 3 meals. We make simanim in our minds. The 3 ingredients is already activating, doing their job. And we are doing our job, which is called sifting of the flour. We must sift for 2 reasons. 1, for bugs. You most likely will not find bugs, but you always have to sift to make sure. And the other reason that we sift is it becomes fluffy. To transfer 6 cups of the sifted flour on top of the 3 friends that has just activated. We take our wet cup again, another useful utensil. We check the eggs. It's very important to check the eggs, of course. We check the eggs. You don't need a separate plate or cup. We will be using the wet cup. 1, 2, 1 more, and 3 eggs. The 3 eggs has gone in on top of the flour, just like Shabbos. We covered the challahs. We have covered the 3 ingredients with 6 cups of the sifted flour. We measure the oil. We don't need more than ½ cup of oil. It's more than enough. It's not a cake. ½ cup of oil. Here we're using the wet cup again. Pour the oil on top. And the last thing that goes in is the salt. 2½ tablespoons of salt will go in to this recipe. 1, 2. You could put in 2½ tablespoons of salt or 2 heaping tablespoons of salt. It's more than enough for 6 pounds. Now we put on the machine on high speed. What we're doing now is we're making a shallow paste. What is the purpose of the paste? Everything is blended, everything is dissolved in the shallow paste. There's no trace of the eggs, the oil, the salt, the yeast, everything is gone. All you have in here is a shallow, liquidy paste. Within seconds, everything is gone. You lower your speed. You take the balance of your flour, and we thicken the shallow paste to get a dough. After it's thickened, we put it on for 6 to 8 minutes to get all the knots out of the dough, to knead the dough to the perfect supple velvet dough that you need for challah. I've thickened that paste. All I'm doing now, I've reduced my speed, put on my timer for 6 to 8 minutes. What I like about the magic mill is I'm able to put my hand into the dough and I'm able to knead along. And I put a little avoida, a little work into the mitzvah challah. I'm helping along with the machine. Dough has absorbed into that shallow paste. All the machine is doing right now is kneading the dough, getting out the knots, and making it a supple, velvety, smooth dough that we need. You know it's a good dough when you put your finger to it, nothing comes back. The The sides of the bowl is sweeping clean. We put 2 tablespoons of oil on top of the dough. This way it will not stick to the surface of the bowl or bag that you're going to rise your challah dough in. We turn off the machine and the dough is ready to come out. I'm about to lift out my dough. You could see what a challah dough unfolds, the way I showed you how to prepare it. Here is the challah dough. You could transfer it into a silver bowl, the bowl that you sifted, or you could transfer it into a bag. Whichever you prefer, it's okay. I just want to show you how your bowl should look after you've taken out your dough clean. We'll let it rise with the dry yeast. You don't need more than half hour, 20 minutes to half hour for it to rise. And then we are ready to do the braiding, make the bracha and braid.